tube, I think, because it asked me if it was for kids, and I hit X because I wanted to take a thumbnail, and so when I went back, it didn't even ask me. It just went straight to live. It's kind of weird. Hopefully, it's not set to for kids. That would be kind of whack. Only because it turns chat off. I don't like that it turns chat off. Alright. Try to get some more light. Boom boom. Alright. What's the battery looking like? The battery is looking great. Alright, and then we got this battery right here. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. And today I have my oscilloscope, which I'm gonna use for driving the ignition coils. Alright, so oh, it looks like I forgot part of it. Forgot part of the diagram. Alright. Here's a pencil. Basically, it's just the high voltage coil. That goes to the spark plug. Put that, and then draw a little spark plug, I guess. Bolt. Spark plug. Nice. It looks just like a spark plug. Alright, so these ignition coils I have today, these are from a Chevy Colorado 2010 4-cylinder. This is a common GM part. You can get these on Amazon for $14. Is type in that number right there, 12629472. Yeah, so looking at this from this way, if you're doing your ignition coils, just look at the wires on them. They'll usually be color coded. Red for 12 volts, green for the ignition timing, which is the signal, and then ground will be black. Also, people have the four pin types. It's the same exact thing. The two middle pins, they are also the signal. But like me, I'll have my 4 ignition coils, and you can see the 3 wires. It goes ground. I have this backwards actually. Ground, signal, and then 12 volts. But this is what's going on inside the ignition coil. You have coming from your battery, goes through this coil, and then through a MOSFET or a switch like this. It's a 3-terminal device. The signal goes in one side and it lets the battery through, just like a switch or a contactor would, because it puts a lot of power through this coil, so it needs something, and it'll pulse power through this transformer and into this coil, and it works just like the gears on your car. So like, you have the small gear with high torque ratio to your big gear with the high speed. Works just like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and test these bad boys. So we'll take this. Let me show you. Because I have a fancy oscilloscope, and what it does is it also has a signal generator. which I can go through here, go to wave output. Oh man, this thing is kind of pain in the butt, but I can change that, but we'll do whatever. But I will show you guys a couple designs that you can do real quick. This is the simplest design you could possibly do. In Foulstat, it doesn't work for some reason. I have no clue why, but your transistor's right there. Your emitter actually goes to positive instead of ground. Real simple capacitor right there. It gives a sharp peaky wave like that. Here, let me see. I might still have it. Single transistor oscillator, yeah, here you go. It's supposed to be that right there. Pretty easy design. Let's see, the next one we have is an op amp, a really awesome op amp I designed. You can copy those values. This is a 20K pot. This is a 500K pot. 500K resistor, 400 nanofarad capacitor, and any op amp of your choice. A lot of them go up to 30 volts, so they're really forgiving. I'll play the audio of this thing, because if you change the pots, you'll get different outputs. Now, you'll put this into the control of your ignition coil. Turn it down. This is the pulse width. So you can hear it's the same note, but it sounds different. Alright, I'm going to turn it up. Alright, now I'm going to do the other one down here, and you'll hear the frequency will change. Hey Elia, how you doing? Alright, changing that. See the frequency changes? Alright. So that's an easy one. Here's, if you don't have an op amp, you can use transistors. You need both PNP and NPN, I believe. Yeah. Here's some PNPs. This is an NPN, NPN, NPN. But here's the values right here, if you need it. I wish, if anybody really wants, I can post them. And then here's the other oscillator. You don't need this resistor right here. Actually, you would. You'll need to pull this from an output. You'll need to pull this over here and then put it through another transistor, but this is something else. You're supposed to have a variable capacitor here and a potentiometer, but that one's a little more complicated. Now that I lost all my viewers with schematics, but gained more likes than I ever have, let's test these out. Alright. So, here's ground. Here's positive. Alright, so what we need to do is, this is outputting a square wave. It doesn't show it. I could show it, but I'm not going to. Here is the switch that I'm going to use to turn it on and off. So I will connect that straight to the battery. Even though it's black, it's on positive. Alright, on this coil, positive is over here. Alright, we'll jam that in the side like that. You don't want to bend anything. See how it's just touching? Alright, now you'll take your other one, your negative, attach it to the other side of the battery. Alright. And then we'll stick it right on the slippery bastard. Right on this other end right here. It's okay if it bends a little bit. Alright, now I gotta take this ground of my thing and I'll just attach it to the ground of here. Like that. And then I think I can do away with this screw. I I think I can get this in there without screwing everything up. Alright, I got it in there. If it slips, it's going to burn my battery out, so I don't want it to slip. And I can't let the wire drape over that high voltage. So this is important. You're going to want to take a wire, this wire, a nice stiff wire, and you're going to want to shape it just like this. Put a loop in it, and then put a curve in it. Because what that's going to do is it's going to help it stay pressed up against that spring in there. And that'll stay nice and snug. Okay. And then we have this pointed to the ground. This is the ground bolt. It doesn't look like a wire, but there's a wire in there. Alright. So we'll go to about right there and see if we can get a spark gap. This isn't how I'm officially going to test them. This is only how I'm going to test it for the audience today. How I'm really going to test it, I'm going to test them to see if they're really good, is with this high voltage probe. All this high voltage probe is it's 10 mega ohm resistors in series. I think that's 10, you can count them. And then a 1 mega ohm resistor between positive and ground. Okay. And then I have a microwave diode on the end of this with a 5 kilovolt capacitor going across the diode. And what that'll do is that'll give me DC, and it will smooth out the DC, so it gives the meter a chance to read it. If you don't have this, your meter will not be able to read high frequency, high voltage. Okay, so now that we got that all straight, let's see if this destroys something. Alright, so this is supposed to be at 100 hertz. Let's see. Where's my button? Here's my button. Got my button right here. Alright, let's go. Oh, nothing. Something is probably not hooked up right. I'm just gonna give it I think this positive. Positive isn't quite positating. Alright. Now we got that fixed. I'm gonna hit the button again. Stupid. Damn it. What's going on here? Oh, I'm backwards. Oh, smokies. That's okay. It's not, I don't think. These things are pretty hardy. So, like, I've put 12 volts across all the pins, and they survive. Alright. These stupid gator clips are really slippery. I think that's in there good. Alright. Third time's a charm. Let's go. Alright. Hit my button. Oh, there it is. Kinda scared me. Alright, now check it out. I'm going to change the frequency. Go here to wave options, and then I'm going to scroll through it. 50 hertz, 20 hertz, 10 hertz. Don't text me, whoever that is. Alright, that's 50 hertz. Here's 200 hertz. Alright, 500. 1K. 5K. Oh, you can't hear it. Can't even see it either, though. Oh, I can hear it. Alright, so what I'm going to want to do now is I'm going to want to go to a normal engine speed. So there, right? That's a good engine speed. Alright. Now, those of you without a meter, you're going to want to adjust this length. Don't be chicken shit. But whatever you do, use the one hand method. Wear a glove. Don't do this. Is dumb what I'm about to do, but you'll likely want to use one hand if you can, like this, you know, beep beep beep. And what you're going to want to do is you're looking for maximum distance. It is 1 kilovolt per millimeter, And also, you just really have to know the distance of your spark gap, and you can eyeball how hot the spark is. I mean, it ain't rocket science. Ow, shit. Okay. Here's a pencil. Maybe that's a better idea. It's full of graphite, though. Conductive graphite. Ow! God damn, that went right across my hand. I mean, across my heart. Okay. You know what they call that? They call that a cigarette killer because, when people get shot, who the fuck is texting me, man? You are. I know I was unable to receive a text message. People, they get electrocuted and they sit down and smoke a cigarette, and by the time the cigarette is done, they're dead. Anyway, that's a good coil right there. I'm not even gonna bother measuring that with the damn thing. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and pull this off. I can still feel that shit. All right. Can I get a like for that shit? Like, please? That shit hurt. Alright. Let's test this one. Alright. Groundy ground. And then this. Gotta be really careful. I'm worried about shorting the battery out. Should be worried about not dying. Okay. I've got this positioned wrong. But whatever. Alright. This time, I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, not working. Short it out. Man, that's some close quarters there. Alright. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Am I backwards again? I'm motherfucking backwards again. We need to stop this shenanigans. This is a waste of time. I'm supposed to be outside putting these things in the truck right now. Alright. Had to get it off to the side. These alligator clips are such a pain in my ass. Perfect. Great. Sparky. Alright. Where are the other two? Oh, they're right here in front of me. That's why they call me Sparky. Get on that pin, you sack of shit. I think it's on there. You know what's not on there though? This wire. Slip a slurp. Slip a slurp, cause my purple nerd. Alright. You daggone smacking, shacking sack of shit. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good. It sounds a little weak though. Battery could be dying though. Oh, my goodness. See, the further away you get, it builds up voltage, right? So when I was pulling it back like that, the voltage is getting higher and higher and higher until eventually it couldn't complete. So it just went to my hand instead and went through across my heart and out through the through ground right here. you know. Okay. So this one works. Oh, I bunted my wire. I bunted my booger. Oh man, I got that stupid anxiety song stuck in my head. And not the good one, not the one by Black Eyed Peas. Like, it's just Gautier. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. Squirrels on my nuts. Hey, look out. Contact. Cool. That never works when I say that. Oh, Morse code. A N E T S O J K. Damn, I can't believe I remember those. I barely practiced. I'm gonna have to do some more practice. That's either X or Z. Whoops. Hold on, that's not anything. Is that C? That's either C or it's... Can't remember. This feels more natural than this. Yeah, that don't feel right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice. Anyway, thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks for liking. Thanks for being here. Ooh, what is oh, is it not working now? Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Oh, I think the thing turned off. It does that. This turns off all the time. I was about to play beautiful music. There we go. This ain't easy because I gotta do it with a thumb wheel like this. Oh, it jumps too far. I can smell the ozone. Lights out. Guys, I gotta go stop this and go put these in my car. Imagine getting hit with that thing. I mean, I literally just got hit with it earlier, but that would mess you up good, man. If you want a taser, a free taser, just get you an ignition coil. See what it does to this. My anxiety is driving me to hire thee. Whoa, pretty. Damn, I can't believe the sparks are going that far. got duty cycle too. Oh, that's 70% duties. Oh, my fucking display disappeared, you cocksucker. Alright, I need to go. Later.